I got a fun one for you guys today. Welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, I test all the weapons inside of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 within the Zombies game mode to see how viable they are for all of you to bring in and slay some undead. Generally, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Consider smashing that subscribe button, turning on the bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself. Now, today's video features two amazing members from the Zhorde community Discord. You can find the link to join down below in the description, and that community is based upon players helping out other players. As well, you can find in the description the link for my streams, and I stream on Twitch Monday to Thursday evenings, and I'd love to see you guys pop on by. So today we're going to look at the merric 5.56 assault rifle that's unlocked inside of the battle pass, one of our last weapons we're getting inside of Black Ops 6, especially looking at the semi-auto conversion for this, which takes damage up to just insane numbers off the rip. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you smash the like button. Help me reach out 50 likes on the video would be amazing. So without further ado, let's dive into the merric 5.56 review video today. Welcome in to today's video. We've got Sideways and Spray from the Zhorde community Discord with me, and we're going to go in and see how this merric 5.56 with the semi-auto conversion kit performs inside of zombies. Now, this is something that we noticed inside of our games, and I'm not sure when this nerf happened. But your point strats, Gobblegum, so profit sharing, tactical diffusion, and raindrops, if the three of us were to do these, typically we can be around 60 to 80,000 points. So I'm not sure when they decided to nerf this, as we ran three of them right here off the beginning. And you can see the points. It's definitely not where it used to be. So let me know if you're experiencing a nerf to the point strap Gobblegums. I feel like this was done with the carry forward to Black Ops 7 for gums. I feel like this is why that was done, but I'd like to find out if it's just an oddity or if it's happening in everybody's games. So let me go. We're now pack 1 and green, and let's see what we're going to be getting for damage. 202 on an arm of the robots. This thing comes in at 466, just base. We're already at 1287 on a crit shot at green pack 1, which is absolutely incredible. The damage numbers were through the roof. Through the roof. All right, let's bump it up to blue pack 1. I was really impressed with this. You also get 100 rounds in your magazine after pack punched. However, it did seem to be a little underwhelming, if I'm being honest, on Uber Klaus, which I don't understand. We're at, really decent damage per shot, but as far as Uber Klaus goes, you can see we were not doing like any additional damage because he's an elite or whatever, like nothing. It just, this fight took us a very, very long time, and at this point I was a little concerned about like what the boss fight was going to be like, because like usually that Forsaken core is like 3-4 shots and you can just shred through it, especially pack 1 blue, and this was taking a while. I was a little concerned. Like at this point we're slaying through zombies, we're slaying through special zombies at no problems with this at all, and we're going to move it up now to epic pack 1. But when it came to Uber cores, definitely, Uber Klauses, it was definitely an issue. But here we are, pack 1 epic. 2,574 on a crit shot. Just astronomical damage with this. Astronomical damage. Let's take it to pack 2 now, epic, and see, like, this was doing so well for damage numbers that I was feeling pretty confident for the boss fight, if I'm being honest. 5,148 at epic pack 2. So like so much damage to go. Now here's our standard Uber Klaus on round 19. Did a little bit better here, but still just not nearly as fast. Maybe it's the fire rate. I'm not exactly sure, but the insta-kill certainly helped take out that Uber Klaus right there. But I mean, damage-wise, we're still just like one-shotting zombies here on round 19 without a problem at all. So that's good to see. But again, like I just was kind of curious about what this was going to be like against Sam, in that the Forsaken Uber Klaus, it did not damage it very well. So I was a little kind of, intrigued to see like what's going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be really good or really bad. Now we're legendary, pack 2, 6,864 on a crit shot. I mean, damage numbers are through the roof. That's insane damage. Absolutely insane damage. So let's dive into the pack punch machine, and let's take this to pack 3, a legendary. Again, still, I mean, the damage numbers, like you see, we were at 7,000, like just under 7,000, pap 2. Let's go pap 3, legendary. Take out our Elder Disciple here for our Aether Blade. 16,610 on a crit shot. Like, just through the roof damage numbers. Through the roof damage numbers. Now I got my Aether Blade, which I love to bring into the boss fight. So that's awesome. Let's see how we do crowd control with all perks on. 16,610. And I mean, 100 rounds in the mag? Yeah. No issues when it comes to slaying the undead. I mean, just look at that. The carnage. The carnage is real. That is absolutely awesome damage. So here we are against Sam. 1,039 off the rip was encouraging. To see that number for sure. Like, I was really happy about that. But what you're going to notice here during the first kind of part of this boss fight is I guess it's fire rate that holds this back. That's what I feel was holding us back. We were talking about it during the game, Spray, Sideways, and myself, that we feel this is definitely a viable option. Like 2,160 on a Sam crit spot is amazing damage. Absolutely amazing damage. But we only cracked 1. So, is it really that amazing? I mean, in my mind, right, 2,160 on a Sam crit spot is really good damage. It's really good damage, 100%. I've tested like almost every single weapon inside of here on Sam, and that's good damage numbers on Sam's crits. Now, of all the weapons I've tested against Sam, for them to be like really, really viable and make this boss fight fairly quick, you need to kind of be able to crack at least 2 in one go. And the damage numbers on this are there, but I feel like that fire rate is just holding us back. Well, we got 2 there, so that wasn't too bad. But again, we had worked on the top left on the previous run. So, like, is it really that great? I feel like it's got amazing damage numbers, which can be a little misleading with this, as it doesn't seem to damage the boss as much as it can. Maybe it's just the fire rate for me is again what I'm mentioning. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. Like, the damage is through the roof. You can see we're taking chunks off Sam. The other nice thing with this is you got damage at range, which is awesome for the Sam fight. That's definitely something that's good to see. I mean, we're at 1685, still at range on Sam's crit spot. 2230 when you're able to focus in. So that's really good damage. 1437 at like max range on Sam. So like it's not bad, but it's just that the fire rate seems to be really holding the weapon back as far as boss fights, I would say. Now, as far as taking up through the rounds and taking on hordes of zombies, this is going to shred, just absolutely shred for you. Just about everything in front of the barrel is going to go. Specials are not going to have any problems. Your typical standard elites are not going to be much of an issue with this either. When you get into some of the named ones is where I find that this just doesn't have the fire rate to kind of shred through them as quickly as the damage numbers would indicate. But I mean, again, this could just be our run. It could just be what we were feeling. It could just be a slow trigger figure for me. That's definitely a thing that it could be. But I mean, I definitely see the potential with this one to become a very, very good weapon. I am genuinely curious on how well this is going to do against the Tomb boss fight. I feel like this just might be one of the better weapons to take into that Tomb boss fight, as you need high damage numbers to crack the Sentinel artifact and deal with the elites down in that second phase of the boss fight. So I feel like this might do really well on Tomb. I am also curious on how this does against the Guardian on Citadelle. I feel like it might do really well against the Guardian as well. But, you know, we took it into Sam. I'm really enjoying running Reckoning, so that's why we decided to do this one. But I mean, this is still our first phase of the boss fight. So we haven't even got a Sam trial yet. And, you know, we've been in here for a few minutes now fighting through Sam on this first phase. And this is where I wanted to kind of share the gameplay with you all so you can see without any cuts and, you know, fancy edits to just show you massive damage to Sam. I wanted to show you the whole fight so you get a feel for what we were experiencing when we were using this. Is it great on the zombies and stuff? Yes. Did we feel like it was too slow, maybe, for the boss fight? Yeah, maybe. I was perplexed because, like, you should be getting much higher damage numbers on Sam when you're getting almost 14,000 a crit shot, 16,000 a crit shot on Sam. So it left me feeling a little underwhelmed, but at the same time confident because I can shred through the hordes that are around, right? So it's a mixed bag sort of weapon for me. It's nice that we can basically have your classic zombie loadout, right? You can bring in a pistol, and you can bring in this single fire, which is essentially the M14. So you could, you know, equip yourself a pistol and an M14 and go play Black Ops 6 just like it was traditional zombies, which is kind of cool to see. Was really hoping to see some other weapons inside of the final season. Also, I'm a little disappointed, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you all. I'm not here to tell you everything's amazing with Call of Duty Zombies, but I'm a little disappointed, beyond a little bit disappointed, actually, that we don't have a Super Easter egg reward announced for Season 6. I am still holding out a tiny little bit of hope that they may announce this at Season 6 Reloaded, but I'm not incredibly confident in that situation. I was really looking forward to, if anything, just the PAP camos to be able to put on my guns across all 3 modes, Warzone, multiplayer, and zombies. I think that would have been really cool as a reward. I would have been happy with that. I know a lot of people wanted golden armor plates. I feel like, you know, I would have liked them too. That would have been a really incredibly strong reward to be getting. So that would have been nice to see. But let me know your thoughts and feelings on that. I definitely am honestly disappointed. I wanted to see what the Super Easter egg rewards were going to be. I was excited to, you know, get the Easter eggs done on time, early, and directed on all of them to see if I was able to unlock that. So I'm sure you're all feeling much the same, a little bit disappointed in the fact that there is no Super Easter egg announced as of yet. We can hold out hope a little tiny bit for Season 6 Reloaded announcement that it might just be in there. But overall, my thoughts and feelings on the Merric 556, amazing for zombies. Amazing for going through rounds. Very good damage inside of boss fights, but I honestly feel the rate of fire is, there's going to be better options to bring in with a better rate of fire, in just my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think about the Merric 556 down below in the comment section. Which boss fights have you taken it into? I would love to find out from you all and get your thoughts and feelings on it. Now, I put a build together that we used on our run for this time. Now, I did want to let you know Spray, at this point in time in the video, did not have access to the Merric 556 with a single fire attachment, so he was using the MP40. But this is the build I put together on the Merric 556 for today's run. If you guys want to work together down below in the comments section to make any changes, please do so. Work together as a community, help each other out. Look at those damage numbers. You can see why I chose that barrel. Absolutely insane damage numbers. Big thank you for you all for tuning in for today's video. If you haven't helped me, if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so now. Help me on my road to 10,000 subscribers. And keep your eyes open for Battlefield 6 content to come.